This majestic life form in front of us is called a floss silk tree. And I don't know that I've ever heard of that kind of tree before, but it is one of those that has this kind of protective array of thorns all over its trunk and branches. Just like this gigantic rose bush that's gone rogue. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Robert from ThrillRide.com. How are you doing? So today on this beautiful morning, which happens to be Earth Day, it's kind of a nice coincidence, I'm down at the South Coast Botanic Garden here in Palos Verdes Estates in Southern California. It's a beautiful set of gardens, apparently 87 acres. I might have come down here when I was a very small child, but if I did, I have no memory of it. So for all intents and purposes, this is my first visit, and I'm very excited. Love going to nature and checking out all kinds of beautiful plant life. But I'm here because there's an exhibit they're showing called Washed Ashore, Art to Save the Sea. And this is a set of sculptures that are made with all the plastic garbage that has been reclaimed from our oceans. A stark reminder of this kind of waste issue that we have to address. But it's done in a very artful, cool way. And, you know, if I can be in nature and discover art at the same time, that's a huge plus for me, man. So yeah, very excited to look around, and it's, you know, another spectacular day. We've had a lot of rain this winter, so I think everything is going to be in insane bloom. Very excited to see what's sprouting. So let's go enjoy some nature and some art. Heading in. Oh, and this is what enticed me. The idea of art and nature together. Hide and seek. Oh, I love the sound of that. 87 acres. Yeah, that's impressive. And here's the exhibit that got my attention. Washed Ashore, Art to Save the Sea. Neat. Oh, look at this, right inside the first courtyard here. I think we have our first piece, Giacometti the River Otter. I love that. There you go. Otters live in rivers, lakes, and wetlands and coastal waterways on all continents except Australia and Antarctica. I did not realize that. I love his whiskered face. That is really cute. Yeah, I worked on a project that involved the giant Amazonian river otter, and learned more about those otters than I ever knew. And yeah, they're pretty remarkable. Kind of scary. I mean, they're apex predators down there, but they are pretty. Otters generally, I think, are pretty adorable. Yeah, look at all the detail when you get close, and it's really, I mean, it's lovely to look at these sculptures, but when you think about all this absolute garbage that was floating in our oceans, it's pretty horrifying. And I like the way they use all the blue plastic to make the ocean water, and then the kind of ocean rocks with the algae and plant growth on them. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, look at the detail in the otter itself. They do offer something called the Washed Ashore Adventure Tour. I think it's a guided, narrated trip past all the sculptures. But I'm gonna just hoof it and enjoy some of the rest of these amazing gardens. And they very kindly put together a sculpture map so we can seek out all these unique pieces. Look at that. Now you can even check it out on your phone. Wow, we got a leatherback turtle, sturgeon, great white shark, octopus, humpback whale. Oh yeah, this is going to be fun. Yeah, looks like right over here is our second one. So we've seen Giacometti the otter. Let's see who this lovely creature is. Oh man, yeah. Oh. Seymour the sea lion pup. Oh, that's great. Ah, so cute. Ah. The sea lion pup is made up of shoe soles, lighters, tires, a ladle, shotgun shells, bottle caps, buoys, netting, a ball cap rim, a drink cup holder, a plastic turf mat, flip-flops, and lens covers. I mean, you just can't believe all this stuff ends up in the oceans. But what is nice is that they offer hints and tips as to how to reduce this problem. Lose the loop. Avoid purchasing items encased in durable plastic loops or rings that can entangle wildlife. If you can't avoid plastic loops, cut them before you dispose of them. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think rather than try to seek out anything with any particular order in mind, I'm just going to explore and find what I find. Whale tongue agave. Neat. And it looks like we've got another piece here. Look at this big hanging. You know, I was going to say jellyfish, but it's sea jellies, right? I think that's how we are properly referring to these animals now. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, no, there it is. Creamsicle the jellyfish. Creamsicle, that's great. Good grief. Sea jellies have an incredibly unique life cycle, which has helped some jelly species survive more than 500 million years. That's impressive. And of course, this creature is made up of nylon rope, water bottles, bottle caps, buoys, and stitched water bottle bottoms. Oh yeah, seeing how the bottles are used to kind of create its limbs. And then look at all the colorful orange and yellow in here, which I guess is where it gets its creamsicle name from. Yeah, that is really great. Ah. That's big. I bet that weighs a fair amount. If I were to spend the right amount of time thoroughly exploring the entire gardens, I'm sure I would learn a ton about plant life that I don't know, because coast aloe sounds a little familiar, but dwarf elephant food, that is very new to me. Oh, nice. Oh, they have a tram road. All right, so if you want to take a motorized tour, that is an option available to you. Look at this. Beautiful section of gardens here. And listening to that burbling water just below. Heaven. It looks like here's something called the Garden of the Senses. Yeah, there are just innumerable quiet spots to sit and enjoy the moment. There we go, the Garden of the Senses. We invite you to enjoy the sounds of the fountain as you explore this garden using your senses of touch, smell, sight, and sound. Oh man, I've owned cats most of my life, and they sure do enjoy this stuff. I wish I could get in their heads and experience what they're experiencing, because it sure looks like fun from the outside. So many pathways, some manicured, some just dirt. And they just all take you through these insanely pretty landscapes, all kinds of different colors, and oh, sounds everywhere. Oh, and look down there. A little cluster of more amazing sea creatures to explore. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. I love the symmetry of those two kind of branches sticking straight up. Looks like some sort of Jacob's ladder in plant form. Awesome. It is great to sort of stumble upon the various washed ashore sculptures just kind of turned over, and oh my gosh, there's Rosa the bald eagle. And Rosa is made up of beer cans, water bottles, lighters, bottle caps, beach toys, a cup, shoes, pipes, fake logs, fake logs. Boat paddle, gun handle, and toy figures. Yeah, certainly a lot of blue plastic. Very helpful for making up the ocean water. Look at those claws. Oh, wow. Yeah. Insane. Yeah, flip-flop soles, scrub brushes, an old igloo container. Yeah, but the design of the wings. Oh, I love how this was done. And look at that face. The wing detail is really, really cool. And even captured that kind of sense of the featheriness on the torso and legs. Yeah. Yeah, that's even impressive from the rear. Oh man, just look at all this. Ah, just shameful. Well, there is a communications device from another time. Unbelievable. I said it before, visiting other botanic gardens. These are like nature's theme parks. All these different regions with different kinds of plants and different colors, different smells, just different environments everywhere you go. And here she is, Octavia the octopus. I think they had a lot of fun naming these creatures. And this is something I didn't know until just 2 seconds ago. Although they live an average of just 4 years, that isn't much. Giant Pacific octopuses can grow to over 20 feet in length. And this creature is made up of disposable lighters, bottle caps, beach toys, dog leash, buoys, plastic chair, plastic coolers, plastic goose decoy. Yeah, there's a lot of big pieces in here. I think I saw a little hobby horse in there too. I mean, wow. But the octopus itself, love how they've crafted the red and orange and purple to kind of form this thing. Yeah, there's the there's the horse head. And what the heck is it sitting on? Some gigantic piece of industrial plastic. Ugh. Oh, that's great. Look at that. Did the suckers with the bottle caps. Yeah. Ugh, and the big starfish kind of chilling on the side as well. There's somebody's old Subaru cassette player. Good Lord. Big tire. What a mess. Well, I guess building an entire humpback whale would have been a pretty insurmountable task. But we do have this beautiful whale tail from Hugo the humpback. And it says here, humpback whales swim through every ocean in the world. They can grow up to 50 feet, and adults can weigh 40 tons. That's a ton. These giants of the deep are an iconic animal for many people who love the ocean, but not long ago, they were an endangered species. Hunted to the brink of extinction by whalers, this species now represents one of the most successful comeback stories in the ocean. Awesome. And we got tires, drainage pipes, lighters, bottle caps, and flip-flops in this construct. And a random toy car. Oh, crazy. I do love the chromatic purity of this one. Very stark and clear. A lot of flip-flops on this whale tail I'm seeing. Yeah, it's that whole micro macro kind of thing. You stand back, get a very clear picture of the basic shape of the animal, and then you zoom in and look close and start to appreciate the complexity that went into building these things.
And I even found fly swatter.
Lighter,
Yeah.
lighter,
Oh,
lighter,
yeah,
lighter.
Yeah. Here it says,
Yeah, you gotta make it a game to see if you can find some of the various items called out in the materials list. Yeah, but this rainbow parrotfish, definitely one of the most colorful of the pieces so far. Wow, yeah, that's a complex sculpture right there. Ah, really neat. I do love the teeth. That's pretty hysterical. I got half a golf ball up there. Ah, little kitty shoe. Whew, wow, seahorse. Again, you just wonder what the total weight of some of these pieces is. I gotta say, I'm not sure I'm going to discover every single one of these washed ashore sculptures on this visit, because I keep getting pulled in different directions by these little gardens and mysterious pathways into the growth. They beckon me. I cannot resist their pull. Yeah, look at this. Let's see where this goes. Oh man. I like all colors, but gun to my head, purple is definitely one of my favorite. Yeah, purple and orange when I was a kid, couldn't be beat. Oh yeah, that's almost like periwinkle. Is that the way you describe that kind of a blue? Oh, nice. Kind of a pollinator buzzing between the flowers. Awesome. Well, you see a fork in the road, take it. As Yogi Berra would say. Somebody just pointed out to me on the trail, it's a little hard to see, but up in that tree, on those branches, on the left there is a mama owl, and to the right are two of her baby owls sitting up there.
and the mom is over there.
Oh, I love it. Look at that.
And it happens. Aren't they beautiful? They are so beautiful.
Just see that pair of them sitting there right in the center. And I think I heard somebody say these are about a month old. They sure seem pretty big for a month old, but yeah, that's just awesome squared right there. Penguins are another animal that I just feel like there's nobody who doesn't love penguins. They're just too adorable. Oh, and here, this is interesting. This is Brody the Adelie penguin. While they move slowly on land, Adelie penguins are fast and sleek swimmers. They can travel up to 185 miles round trip and as deep as 575 feet underwater to secure a meal. That's pretty badass. Yeah, a lot of shoe soles. That does seem to be a common theme as well. Oh man. Yeah, the way they put the feet together, very artful. Seen that Igloo logo quite a few times, and a fair number of golf balls as well. Yeah, plastic bottle caps. They are kind of all over the place. Coleman coolers. Oh man, that stuff's gonna last forever. Oh man, I'm trying to remember now. In the VFX industry, there's an expression for the kind of detailing that you put onto like a model of a giant spaceship. You know, when you kit bash old model kits and just add all this surface texture with various pieces of plastic. And I want to, what's it, Nernies and something else. Anyway, there's a lot of Nernies and something else going on these sculptures. Yeah, here's a piece, and it's part of the Hide and Seek Art Meets Nature collection, created by artist Mark D. Suvero, called Teja, 1971. I like these big kind of steel outdoor sculptures. Calder mobiles are the kind of thing I used to really like when I was a kid, and Moreau sculptures, that kind of stuff. There was a great art park in New York called Storm King Sculpture Garden, upstate New York, and it was very much like this. Big outdoor beautiful spaces, and filled with these kind of monumental art sculptures. And a good friend of mine back east, we try to get up there like once a year and soak it all up. It's pretty great. Oh, I like this smaller piece. This is Finn the Mako shark. Yeah, he's maybe not the largest predator in the sea, but that mouth and those teeth, they mean business. Oh yeah. Yep, tons of water bottles. There, it looks like a Nike tennis shoe for kids. Tons of netting. Yep, bottle caps galore. The Mako shark can be found in the Pacific Ocean from the Columbia River to as far south as Chile. They're the fastest shark in the ocean. Wow, traveling up to 60 miles an hour. That's fast. And we can find in here toy boat, toothbrushes, spray bottle top, eyeglasses, bottle caps, lighters, tent spike, knife handle, fan blade. Oh man, right across the way from Finn the Mako shark, it looks like another one of these hide and seek sculptures. Oh wow. Yeah, this is another fairly monumental steel construct. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, love this. And every once in a while you sort of find yourself in a spot where no other guests are here, no other trams, vehicles going by, just the sound of the wind blowing, the birds singing. Love this. Hanging out in the shade of this lovely tree is Edward the leatherback turtle. The leatherback sea turtle is on the endangered species list. Named for its shell, which is soft like leather rather than hard, the leatherback is the largest turtle on Earth. This sculpture is life-size. Wow. And I'm sure we can find golf balls, toy tires, flip-flops, bottle caps, and a water pitcher here. And it looks like we get a bonus jellyfish here as well. I don't know whether that turtle is snacking on said jellyfish or they're saying hello to one another. I'm no expert on sea turtle behavior. I'm gonna guess he's eating, or she. But that's pretty cool. Oh wow, yeah, look at how they used the soda can pull tabs for the kind of the detailing on the ridging on the turtle or the shell itself. Wow. I mean, so impressively put together, all of these things. Oh, and I love the the way they created kind of this brain coral, and then using the water bottles to form the dome of the jellyfish's torso and the kind of limbs coming down. So I guess jellyfish is still considered an appropriate way to refer to that kind of creature. And just down the road, got another whale tail here. And let's see what species is represented. All right, this is, oh, another humpback. Grace, the humpback. All right. And it looks to be made up of a lot of the same material that the other one we saw was. Well, the whole situation is pretty awful, but at least they are kind of finding a really beautiful way to bring awareness to it. Very much appreciate that. And that's the hard thing. You know, if you lecture people, you're not going to get a lot of behavior change usually, but if you kind of win them over gently and just make people aware of what they can do to help solve a problem, you're a lot closer to solving that problem. And this is Lydia the seal. Seal species are found around the world, and some live near populated coastlines where they often encounter plastic pollution. I wouldn't be surprised. So here are the items we can look for here. A variety of lids, hence the name Lydia. That's cute. Buoys, netting, rice paddles, shoes, flip-flops, beach toys, wheels, umbrella hands, toothbrushes, plastic lattice, ghost bucket. Whatever a ghost bucket is. Flashlight, soccer ball, glasses, toy shovels, ice tray. Huh. I have no idea what object this face came from. I don't know if that's a child's toy or whatever, but it is it's pretty damn creepy in this context. The amount of green that is just saturating this park is kind of stunning. So great. And look at this. Ooh, looks like another predator of some kind. And oh no, it's Stanley the sturgeon. Okay. There are 25 types of sturgeon that lives in lakes and rivers around the world. These prehistoric toothless bottom feeders were over harvested for centuries. Huh. And this marine creature is made up of chair parts, goat, huh, just goat. So there's a plastic goat somewhere in there. All right, bottle cap, cell phone, firework, not fireworks, one firework, handles, wheels, plumbing tool, army man, toy truck, brushes, bike pedal, and flashlight. I'm kind of digging the steampunk look that this seems to have. Maybe it's the kind of the gray monochrome and all the metal accents, but yeah, this is pretty cool. Dun 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 dun. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Greta the great white, nice. Ancestors of great white sharks began swimming through oceans more than 400 million years ago. They've been around. Keen intelligence and 6 highly refined senses: smell, hearing, touch, taste, sight, and even electroreception, the ability to sense electric fields. They are one of evolution's greatest success stories. They sure are. Huh. And this is made up of a toy car bumper, shovel, water bottles, face mask, lighter, bottle caps, and beach toys. I have to believe this is one of the more popular of the installations. I mean, of all the creatures that live in our oceans, there are few that hold the incredible fascination of great white sharks. Yeah, I'm telling you, you'd be hard pressed to find a more relaxing place to spend a couple of hours. It is very anodyne here. Oh yeah. And look at this lovely ornate metal gazebo. And these are fun structures. But of course, every time I see one of these, I'm reminded of one of my favorite comedy films of all time, Meet the Parents, and Owen Wilson's beautiful gazebo, hand carved from one piece of wood. the unfortunate fate that meets. Yeah, but this is pretty great. I wonder how many knots have been tied right there. Well, here we are, just about to get ready to head out, and here's the last of them, Sebastian James the tufted puffin. Tufted puffins are diving birds and swim with their wings underwater while catching fish, their primary food source. Huh. Well, it looks like we can't get too up close and personal with Sebastian today, but yeah, that's a nice view from a distance here. Let me come around a little bit closer. Yeah. Boy, a lot of sea rope there. Ah, I see. So you get a closer look at Sebastian and a photo op if you purchase the adventure tour ticket, which is an upcharge. All right, fair enough. Well, if you also want to come and look for the hide and seek art pieces, here is a map to help you find all of those. And this looks like a really fun little area. Unfortunately, it is closed at the moment, but seems to be a bit of a fairy tale vibe going on in there. A little house to the left, and I love this tiny little arched bridge over there. Yeah, that's neat. Always a reason to come back then. Plenty more to see. Look at this. Change can be hard, we get it, but big things are coming. A new pollination garden. All right. Well, I hate to pick favorites because I love all of these so much, but this this rainbow parrotfish, I think this one gets my blue ribbon just for the riot of color. But yeah, this is pretty great. All right, I think that is going to bring this one to a close. So, per usual, and as always, thank you so much for coming along. And yeah, if you're in the Southern California area and you want to experience some really cool art and nature in one of the more beautiful locations I've seen in California, then I'd recommend coming down and checking this out. It's really, really great. No, how much was it? 15 bucks? Yeah, I think 15 to get in for a non-member, free parking, and there was a pretty sizable amount of it too, which is great. I even think I got a spot in the shade. So yeah, this is a full of win all around. So take care, and we will catch you in the next one.